Ladies and gentlemen, Barry C here with another cryptocurrency video. And ladies and gents, I am buying XRP. I'm even buying some Ondo. I'm building my bags. I'm growing my bags. I am taking this amazing opportunity for what it is. We never thought we'd be here. I never thought we'd be here. I thought we'd be at the height of an alt season. And a lot of people are rapidly rebuilding narratives to explain away why we're here. Now look, my time frame hasn't changed. I'm still looking at end of April, heading into May as an alt season. And what we have to keep in mind is that the market can turn around just as quickly as it dips. There's no rule book other than there's volatility in crypto. And the same way we've seen the market crash, and as frustrating as it is, the market can absolutely go parabolic any day now, any week, any month. There's so much possibility on the horizon. And that's why I'm using days like today and weeks and months like we've seen since Feb heading into March. I'm using these opportunities to build and grow my bags. And ladies and gents, as frustrating as it is to hear, these are opportunities, these are blessings, these are amazing, amazing, amazing opportunities. Because when the market starts going parabolic, are you in the best position possible to take profit? And I've noticed, I mentioned this numerous times, but it's worth mentioning again. When November 2024 came about, keeping in mind 3.5 years before that, all we heard was XRP's dead, XRP's not going anywhere, crypto's dead. You know, you should have taken your profits ages ago, blah, 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 blah. And then sure enough, November rolls around and we see XRP go from 50 cents to over $2, $2.50, $2.60, $2.70. And then eventually early 2025, we go up to $3 for XRP. And the main sentiment from people outside of, the initial euphoria, the main sentiment was, I wish I'd bought more XRP, or I wish I'd got into XRP. Same thing with Ondo. I've seen people say the exact same thing, saying they wish they bought Ondo a lot cheaper. Well, now we have these opportunities right now. The prices that people were hoping for, we're not back down to 50 cent XRP. We're not down to $1 XRP. But, we're still quite cheap. And so for the people who are saying they wish they had made better decisions when the market was down and XRP was cheaper, so that when things started skyrocketing, they could actually take some profits. Well, today is the day you could take advantage of that. Because the reality is, I've seen people with much bigger XRP accounts and holdings. Well, so they say. And when the XRP moved past $2, they still weren't in a position to take profits. They needed XRP to go higher. And if you found yourself in the same boat, and if you have the resources to do so, not financial advice, but for me, I want to be in the best position possible to take profits. I don't want to have to wait for $20 XRP or $100 XRP or even $1,000 XRP to actually make some money. I want to make decisions right now and build and grow so that when we do go back to $5 or $10 or $20, I can take profit with ease. That there's no anxiety around the actual take profit price points. Because so many people are in their head about needing to wait for XRP to go to $100 or more. Because to sell the number one crypto in finance before that would be a disservice, it would be catastrophic, it would be depriving yourself of long-term profit-taking potential. Well, this is the mistake people make every bull run. They get married to prices and they end up round-tripping their profits over and over and over again. And look, here's the thing. If you can wait another 10, 20, 30 years to see how high XRP goes in price, and then you can think about taking profits, then fair enough. If that's your strategy, everyone has a different approach. But I would argue the majority of people are looking for take profit opportunities now, because then at least, even if it's not life-changing, where you can retire and you can go on perpetual holiday or buy a couple of houses or take care of your kids or your grandkids and their grandkids and make generational wealth. Even if it's not that, maybe you're just looking for a way to set yourself up for the next 4 years or until the utility run happens so you can either be comfortable, take care of bills, or maybe even buy some more crypto. Whatever your strategy is, everybody is looking for a way of making some money for whatever they want to do with that money, whatever their financial goals are. And ladies and gents, unfortunately, we need to make these decisions on days like today. That's how it pays off. People buying at the top when we're at the height of an alt season, those decisions don't result in making life-changing money. You have to buy when it's extremely cheap so that when things start moving up, then you're getting your profits. And I know that sounds really simplistic. People are going to kind of laugh at that and go, well, of course, everyone knows that. Well, the problem is that people make this mistake over and over and over again. They buy high, they sell low. There's a reason why that's kind of a sarcastic logo / phrase that's thrown around the crypto space, because people perpetually make that mistake. And that's why I'm making this content now, to say, okay, look, I know it's not the best scenario to be in with the market tanking. Trust me, my account is down just as much, if not more than most. But I'm looking at where I am and I'm going, okay, well, these prices are incredible. And if the market just recovers from where it was, like if the market goes back to where it was in January of 2025, from where we are now to then, you can make amazing profits just from that. And so there's a lot of opportunities coming up, ladies and gents. And like I said, not financial advice. But for me personally, I'm looking at where we are today. I'm looking at the prices of cryptos like XRP, like Ondo. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, what do I need to do now that's going to pay off short-term, mid-term, and long-term? And am I in a position when XRP goes to $5 and then $10 and then $20, then $50, then $100, then $1,000, can I take profit every step of the way without compromising my long-term XRP bags? And for me, if the answer to that is, well, no, I'm going to compromise something along the way, then I need to spend my time now building and growing and accumulating despite the frustration. It's not an easy thing to deal with from a mental perspective. It's very easy psychologically when the market's going up for everybody to jump on that bandwagon and say, oh my God, this is incredible, crypto, amazing, wow. But you know what? I've been making content now for a while, and even before November 2024, I was making my daily videos and I was dealing with people's frustration, people who've been holding for years and years and years with no sign of light at the end of the tunnel. And it wasn't until November came around that people started realizing, wow, there is so much potential. Like they understood it theoretically, but to see it actually play out in reality in front of them before their eyes, that's very, very different. So to see the market actually skyrocketing, going parabolic, to experience that is so much more of a visceral, different thing than understanding that theoretically we should have an alt season. And look, when the alt season kicks in and we start seeing prices like $20, or look, let's start conservative, $5, $10, then $20, then $100, maybe even $1,000, depending how crazy things go, depending if we have an alt season and a utility run, or just an alt season, or maybe we see an alt season that goes until about May and then a utility run kicks in at the end of the year, whatever it may be. When things start going parabolic, you don't want to be in a situation where you're trying to chase that pump. You don't want to be watching XRP skyrocket like crazy and thinking to yourself, if I just made some better decisions, I would be in a better position right now to take some profit. And like I said, it's exactly what we saw in November 2024. And I'm highlighting this over and over again because it wasn't that long ago. And people have already forgotten. People are already sitting back going, oh, this is ridiculous. I can't believe the price of XRP. The market's terrible. And then the first question I asked them was like, great, how much profit did you take in November? And they always say the same thing, well, I didn't take any. And I'm like, well, that's why you're angry right now. You're not angry the market's crashing. You're angry that you didn't take profit. And so what do we learn from this? Let's say you didn't take any profit in November and you're sitting on the sidelines frustrated. Okay, how do you set yourself up to be in the best position possible so you don't make that mistake again? And that can be applied to any crypto outside of XRP. It can be any crypto you may hold. I guarantee that between November of 2024 and the start of 2025, at some point, a crypto you held put you in a decent position to actually take some profits, and more than likely you didn't take any. And I know because I've made that mistake many times in the past. That's why when I got to November of 2024, I took some profit from XRP. Much to the frustration and the annoyance of the XRP community, because it didn't really gel with this idea of, no, you have to wait for $100. Nope, I've been in crypto long enough. I've made the mistake numerous times that this time round, I was taking profit. And I built myself a take profit bag so that it wouldn't compromise my other XRP target points. And this is something that you can do as well. Like, do this now. Instead of focusing on the negativity, look at the cryptos you hold, whether it's XRP or Ondo or XDC or HBAR or XLM or Render, like whatever the cryptos are, look at them and go, okay, how much crypto do I hold? Do I have enough to go short-term, mid-term, long-term with my take profit points? What would the take profit points have to be for me to actually make some money? Like, these are the questions I've been asking myself for years. And however you want to do it, I've got like a little notebook next to my bed, and I've written down all my like top 5, top 10, top 15 cryptos I hold. And I've figured out my short-term, mid-term, long-term take profit points. And if I didn't have enough for short-term, mid-term, long-term, then I would use days like today to build and grow. And that's what I've been doing with Ondo lately, because that's sort of a newer project for me. I haven't held it as long as XRP, but I've been building and growing my Ondo bags as well, so that when it does experience its first alt season, I'm in a position to take some profits. I'm not going to say to myself, well, I have to wait for Ondo to go to $100 before I can actually take some profits, because I don't want to be in that position. Same thing for XRP. I don't want to see the market recover, see XRP go $5, $10 and be sitting on the sideline going, you know what, I have to wait for $20 or $50 before I can actually do something. And look, you may not be in a situation, ladies and gents, to accumulate. Maybe you've spent your money on some dips and dips and dips and more dips, and that's fair enough as well. We don't all have the resources to buy dips all the time. But then you know what? Not financial advice, but then just hold. Because the reality is you haven't lost anything until you've sold. We're going to see volatility. We're going to see the markets go up. We're going to see them dip back down. And until you actually make a sale and you actually realize crypto into a dollar amount, then you haven't gained or lost anything. You're just watching your money like on a roller coaster going up and down and up and down. And it's up to you to choose where you stop. So that's why when people talk about losing all this money, it's like, well, you haven't lost anything until you've sold. So don't get suckered into that negativity or that FUD. Don't get suckered into those narratives of, well, you lost it all. You haven't lost anything until you've sold. That's why it's so important that if you have days like today, or weeks like the last week or the last 2 weeks or the last month, if you have a plan and if you can work towards building and growing your bags so you have multiple take profit points, fantastic. And if you've already used as much as you can and you've exhausted all your resources, then just hold, wait and see, and be patient. Because anybody making any rash decisions right now, that's going to have catastrophic results in a couple of weeks and a couple of months. People are going to get to the end of this alt season, this alt season cycle. And if they make any decisions now, like selling or swapping or just forgetting about crypto, they are going to be full of regret. It's the people like us, like you and me, who are making decisions right now to put ourselves in the best position possible in the near future. We're the ones that are going to see results. It's going to pay off for us in amazing ways. We just have to have that fortitude to either accumulate or hold. And as I said, ladies and gents, none of this is financial advice. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you're curious about the other cryptos I'm holding outside of XRP, consider becoming a patron. Click the link in the description below, head across to my Patreon page, and consider becoming a Barry C VIP. There you'll have access to all my crypto, as well as my buy, sell, and take profit signals in real time.